Alright guys, let's go ahead and do a video for my Pisces out there, or Pisces cross watcher. Guys, Aquarius's message I just did was so, I'm talking so specific. I was like enveloped in that thing. I was all the way in, and I'm feeling it in this one as well. So please bear with me. Cross watcher or Pisces, this is not going to be everybody's message. It's just too specific, but yeah, here's what I'm getting. You can reverse this if you need to. Some of you here are getting outright tired of having to convince somebody where you're at or what you're doing, or maybe not convince, but like answer to somebody. Even if you're single, maybe you still have to answer to somebody because y'all share kids together, or because you live together, or I don't know, whatever this is. If you're still with somebody, you're like so tired because you know this person doesn't trust you, even though either you've given them no reason not to trust you, or maybe there has been a reason, but it was so long ago. It's like, if you're gonna forgive me, you know what I mean? Are we gonna move forward or not? I don't know. This is so specific. A lot of you, it might be reversed, but also some of you, it's not your message, but it's somebody connected to you. I get that often, where it's somebody you know is going through this, and they're in a relationship with somebody who does not trust them at all. Anyway, what I'm getting from this person is they're always trying to like catch you in something. I feel like someone's always trying to catch you in something. They do not see. They see. Someone's trying to come through. They do not believe you. My thing is, I'm not saying this is true all the time, but from experience, it's just something I've noticed. A lot of times when people are this like distrustful, it could be because they are also doing things, and you know what I mean, like they'll call you 24/7. They gotta know all the details, this and that. You better bring receipts, you better prove and show, and this and that. It's like someone's, you know, unless somebody hears something's over and you deal with a complicated ex, or you know somebody that does, where it's like you have to watch yourself with this person because they're always looking for something for you to get you on. Something to, you know what I mean? Now listen, I'm going to see this a different way. I'm going to try to see it every way I can. Some of you may have already had a new life, a start over, whether you're single now and you're just kind of doing your own thing and waiting on the right one to kind of appear in your life, and you've never been happier. I got that for Cancer too, and I was really proud of them because it was like strong, you know. Or you're outright happy with somebody else. Like, you're actually happy now, you know, and this person may be like you don't owe nothing to this ex. You don't owe them nothing. They don't have to know. And you may hate that they end up finding out anyway, because like somehow they find out things about you, and you may know that you have an ex that has like bitter energy towards you. Somebody's got an ex that's bitter towards them. Don't we all? But this is a different type of bitter. This is like somebody who's like, you know, they still see themselves as like, you just did them so wrong, and like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you hurt. I'm gonna make you pay. And some, it's not like that blatant. It's more like they'll do it snarkily, like behind your back. And some people are still with this person, like still with a person who's like, it's like, I want to escape you, but I can't. I want to get away from you. I want to leave you, but I can't for some reason. Or I want you to leave me. Like, I actually want you to leave me. I kind of hope you leave me, so I'm not the one that has to leave you. It can be that. I feel like somebody's tired of it. Tired of the bitchin' ass ex. Tired of their jealousy. Tired of them always got something to say, always doing something. It's like, are you tired yet? Aren't you happy yet in your life? Can't you go be happy? But like, and they may even think your happiness is not real. And it's like, it's really none of your business if it is or it isn't, is it? Because we're not together anymore. Some of you, this is a current person, and it's like, man, I don't know. This person has an anger issue. They do. Well, a lot of us do. But they got like real anger in there. Petty. I'm hearing Tom. Something to do with petty. And I got petty in Cancers. Y'all might be connected to a Cancer. Because I got at times they want to be petty. I don't know, guys. There's somebody here who, like, what's the point in these messages? Like, what? I don't want to read nothing like this. Like, I don't want to get any energy like this, but I'm feeling it. I see somebody who's like, you're doing better unless you're with this person still. And it's like, can I not ever make you actually happy? Will just nothing actually make you happy? Like, we have good days and then it's like we're right back down to where we started, you know? Otherwise, it's like, you're out of it. You're not with this person, but they... I don't know. I wish I could get a vision on this one because I got a vision in Aquarius's and it was pretty obvious that hold on, something's coming to me. I heard something yesterday. It stood out to me and I ended up writing it down. Hold on, I gotta find it. Observation HAKI. HAKI. What is observation HAKI? I know it's like an anime term from like One Piece or something. I don't know. Oh. What is observation HAKI? Somebody likes anime. Observation HAKI, or HAKI, H-A-K-I, is a form of HAKI that grants the user an extrasensory sixth sense. Something to do with the sixth sense. Sixth sense, that's a movie too. The sixth sense that allows them to sense the present strength and emotions of others. So that's it. Observation HAKI. You have observation HAKI. Someone here really likes anime. So whether you're with this person and you can tell when their mood's switching, it's changing, it's like, oh, it's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those minutes when I get home. It's gonna be one of those, you know. Or it's like dealing with the ex, or dealing with, like, oh, it's gonna be one of those. Like, we're just gonna, you know, maybe you have to, if you're talking to someone else, you may have to warn them. You might have to tell them, hey, it's gonna be like one of those with that one. You know, I don't know what I'm getting at. And then something else that's standing out to me. When I went to the doctor yesterday, I even took a video of it. I like to capture things that I see that stand out to me because I use them in messages. Any and everything I see. And I went to sit down on the toilet. I had to pee. I was like, I've been waiting in this waiting room for a good minute and I'm going to have to pee because I got there early to fill out paperwork. So a good 40 minutes before I got called back, I had to pee. And I went into the bathroom and I'm like, man, like, I hope this isn't taking images of my asshole because the way that these toilets are today, honey, these things damn near talk to you, ask you what you had for breakfast before you sit down, you know what I mean? They can damn near give you a test themselves and be like, this is what's going on with your colon today, sonny. Like, you know, you're 30% full. You're due for your next poop in 3 hours. Don't forget to flush. You know, but you don't have to flush because it does it for you. It's like automated. Anyway, so I'll put that video up here, but if you can look at it, it's got like this fucking light on it. And it's just like this blinking light, but it looks like it has 3 little cameras. They call them sensors. Really? So that's the thing, sensing. Observation HAKI, you can sense, sixth sense. The toilet, sensing. You can sense when someone here, when it's like, whoever this person is to you, you can sense when the person is, I don't know, whatever they are, you can sense it. And I think it's just, it weighs on you, you know what I mean? I feel like you're really tired of somebody. And if you don't have to deal with them really, or often, or not on a daily basis, thank God. But when you do, even then, it's like, I see you doing this. You know, And if you don't have to deal with somebody, let's say you don't necessarily have to, but somehow y'all like live in the same type of area, or you hear, maybe y'all don't, maybe you don't live near each other at all, but you hear about them somehow through family, and somebody will say something to you, or maybe it'll be like a suggested friend request and you'll see shit they post and it's just like, like you wonder what you were thinking. What was I thinking? And if this is not you, somebody you know, they either really can't stand who they're with, you know, it's like, oh wow, or who they were with but still have to deal with fairly often enough, or who they don't really have to deal with anymore, but who they, it's just like, what was I thinking? Observation HAKI. Grants. Someone could have also gotten a grant for school. Grants, or can, like if any of you are thinking about going back to school, look into getting grants. That's a very strong message I'm getting. If you want to go back to school, I would love to go back to school. So that hit home for me right there. Like I would love to go back to school for a lot of things, actually. I would. I really enjoy learning, which is weird how I didn't when I was younger. Now I do. So, grants the user an extrasensory sixth sense that allows them to sense the presence, strength, and emotions of others, as well as gain limited precognitive abilities. What level do you have to be to get observation HAKI? Level 300? Does 300 ring a bell here? Or the number 300? Or maybe Empire, or Roman Empire, or something to do with like 300. And defeat the saber expert boss. See, I don't know what any of this is. I don't know anime, but this is something I heard the other day, and I liked the wording observation HAKI. Who is the king of observation HAKI? Charlotte Katakuri has trained his observation HAKI so much that he is able to look into the future itself. Is this like having gifts? Let's say some of you, you've got the gifts here. Abilities. You have these abilities to see into things and read energy. You may have somebody who's going to come to you and want to know about someone they've dealt with, someone they're currently dealing with, or something like that. Some of you may have been into a person as well that was dealing with somebody pretty toxic, whether they were already not together anymore or still together, and you backed away. And you did this because you realized that with your observation HAKI, that it was like, oh, this is an unstable situation. I need not get involved. I don't want to be involved in like third energy, or you yourself were the person with somebody, and maybe that person, maybe y'all had an open connection. That's not for everybody, but it's not the first time I've gotten it here. I know this is kind of all over the place, but this is what I'm getting. I'm just going to spit it out. For those of you that resonates with, you may have seen that person was getting a little too comfortable here in your relationship, and you may have been like, okay, with my observation HAKI, this person's got to go. So there's a lot of ways this can go. But yeah, going back to the toilet thing, you all ever feel like that? When you sit down on a toilet and you're kind of like, is that looking in my ass? Is that looking in my ass? You know another thing that stood out to me yesterday? I've been having so many thoughts. I was eating this salad, and I like eggs, but they don't like me. But I like eggs, and I was putting eggs on my salad, and I caught myself just staring at the bowl of salad, and I'm like, I didn't even realize I was doing it for a minute, and I'm like, wow, I've been staring at this fucking salad for a minute, and then I realized I was doing it because I was thinking about the egg. So I picked the egg up, and I put the egg on the table, and I'm thinking, is this robbing the cradle? You know, eating an egg, is that considered robbing the cradle? I mean, think about oral sex. If you swallow babies, Is that considered robbing the cradle? You know? Think about it. And I've mentioned this one before, or if it's not robbing the cradle, is it cannibalism? Because technically, it was going to be a human, and technically, that egg could have been a full-blown, you know? But you're sitting there eating it at this stage, and it's like, what? Thoughts? Something to do with eggs? Eggs. Some of you may have some expired, if you have eggs in your refrigerator, you may have some expired eggs, or there's something here to do with an egg, or an egg cleanse, but an egg, or maybe actually eggs, like fertility. You know what else I see? I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of random stuff in this one. So usually I scrap videos like this because some people don't like all the random stuff. Some people can't keep up. They're like, you're all over the place. And I'm like, I'm fucking ADHD or ADD, whatever. Of course I am. I can't help it. What do you want me to do? Turn it off? It's not a fucking switch, you know? I can't help it. Like, if I could help it, I would, you know, help it, but I can't. So I have to embrace it. Otherwise, like, what? So, yeah, I totally. Oh, ego. Lego my ego like waffles. Could be somebody eating waffles. Yes, so I'm gonna leave it there. That's what I've got. That's what I've got. Observation HAKI. Use your observation HAKI. HAKI. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the word observation, and one more message is coming through. This is not for everybody. The whole message, you know, the whole thing may not be for everybody. Sometimes on messages, the whole thing will resonate for people, and sometimes it'll be little bits and pieces. That's just what kind of piece together a story. But I'm looking at this word here, and I'm seeing in my mind's eye, obese. So, does somebody here, is there something here to do with like someone having that type of like feeling obese, or someone said something to them like that? Or is it not actually the physical? Is this more like someone feel bad about their weight? Okay, and that resonates with me for my own self. Like maybe it's like a body dysmorphia. Maybe someone isn't, but they think they are. Or someone could have like bullied someone for this or shamed them for that, or someone feels really insecure about their weight, or there's something to do with maybe like obese. Maybe it just means, something. There's a reason it's standing out to me. I just don't know what it means. But now we'll go ahead and go. I'll leave it there. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.